I will be honest, I didn't do the update because I didn't want to have a whole bunch of stuff crashing in the middle of trying to run it. So I don't know if I'm streaming yet or not. If you guys see me, let me know. I'm trying to go and check and see whether it looks like I'm up on that channel. It looks like, am I back up on YouTube? Let's see, YouTube is trying to tell me whether I'm live or not. YouTube does look like I'm live. Okay, not sure what you're talking about there, Artonics. Let him know. Yeah, I'm not looking to join anybody else's Discord right now. I got too many Discords that I'm in, but thanks for the offer. Okay, I think I'm back live again. I'm checking YouTube. I'm checking Twitch. Looks like I can see myself. I don't know what happened there. OBS just crashed out. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, because then that means I've got to do a lot of editing. I haven't done the editing from the last time this happened. So, yeah, I'm not trying to have to do that again. For those who are just joining us back again, welcome back. We are on Mandalia today and trying to... Oh, I got to go get this stuff here. I'm going to have to add in the other stuff from the last stream. Luckily, this goes out to both YouTube and Twitch, as well as Rumble and Trovo. And I don't think we go out to Facebook anymore right now live. We were doing Facebook for a while, and also on Kick. So I'm going to have to go back to YouTube, and I missed one. I'm going to have to go back to YouTube, and I'm going to have to download the first 5 minutes and cut that out and make sure that it comes back in here. And whoa, well, that's not right. Where's my... Hey, my emotes are gone. Ah! Okay, what? Ah, that's not good. Oh man, I don't have my emotes. It's going to be hard to wave bye-bye to you guys at the end of the stream. Anyway, that's all right. That's what happens when you go away for a week and you don't press any buttons and you're not streaming. And hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, you're the one that's not maxed out yet. I've been buying a lot of bricks from the Masons for that building behind me, the one we started out in. So this one obviously is using a bunch of bricks, but I haven't finished, I haven't gotten squared away with the bottom floor yet. So I didn't finish the second floor too. Ah, gotcha. Okay, well, thanks for coming back into the Discord there. Appreciate that. And you know what? There's a bunch of paper in here. Let's pull all this stuff out. So now that we're back on, this building is going to be this is going to be factory number 2. We had factory number 1 over here, which still needs some work on it, but it's got some standard factory guys in here. You can see there's a mason in here, a couple of blacksmiths, this guy that does that. Hey bud, what do you're looking for some money. I left all my money over in the library, so sorry. I'll get with you in a minute. But this is going to be the cartographer's building. Right next to it is the factory, and I was playing around. Let me do the first thing is I got to put some water pipes in. I've got to do some work with the paper factory here and actually make it into a paper factory. Oh, okay. Well, I will try to check you out on TikTok as well. Make sure I follow you over there, Car Climate. And so this is where I'm probably going to take this down. This was only here because I had to do some AFKing, and yesterday when I was AFKing, I was I started out in here, got back yesterday from Hawaii, and I was trying to get a little bit of work done, but then I got tired. I kind of fell asleep, and these grates were not in. And a spider came in here, and he got me. It killed me. I don't know how long I was dead, but nothing was in my hot bar. Everything had been despawned, so I had to roll back. I don't like rolling back, but I had to do that. There was nobody else had been on. I checked Realms stories. Nobody else had been on. Okay, so anyway, this is what we got here. Here's our sugarcane factory. You can see. Let's go up top and let you see a little better. We've got 10. Okay, I can't see any better up here because low ceiling. But I did that because I'm going to eventually put lights over top of this, both sides. so that there's no loss up there. But you can see I've got the observers up there on level 3, and I got the pistons over here on level 2. So once the stuff gets high enough, boom, the pistons will fire, and all the sugar cane goes into the cart. The cart comes over here, dump into these boxes, which I'm going to now drop these into as well. And when the carts drop into these boxes, then that's when I'm trying to do the next part. The next part's going to be, I'm going to try to get these boxes to feed over to a water pipe, which is going to shoot them up and then allow them to go into this, which is the auto crafter. Trying to figure out where I'm going to do all this. I'm thinking I'm going to do it right here. It's not a lot of, so this part I didn't think about when I was building the building. So now I'm trying to cram in some new-ish technology into this facility that's already been built. And of course the problem is I'm going to have to put in some hoppers. I'm going to put a hopper under that feeds into a hopper which is under that. So that's going to be 2 blocks down, and then it can come over to here. So let's show you what I'm talking about here. If I move this up, I'm going to have to go down 1, 2. So there's the box. I'm going to have to put a hopper underneath this one, and then I'm going to have to run hoppers all the way over there to the glass. So it's going to be it's going to be interesting. Hey, what's going on? I show Malachi Extra, Malachi, what's going on? Hey, this is a closed realm only for the Mandalia streamers, but we do have a world that you can join. It's called what is it called? It's called Pobal. That's it, the Pobal SMP, which Pobal means community in Irish or Gaelic. And if you check out our Discord, become a member of the Discord, you can request to get access to be in Pobal. And that is available to both Java and Bedrock folks. And so, yeah, check that out. So now, before I go any further, I was trying to dig the tunnel that I'm going to need to dig. I don't want to upset. Yeah, I got to go down one, don't I? Don't want to upset the. That's dangerous. There could have been something. Could have been like a big hole under there, and that would not have been good. But I'm going to have to hollow out a little room anyway. I don't want to mess with the track. Okay, let's make sure I'm not messing with the track. Okay. Let's check it out. The track is at level 67, so I got to be under 67. The trunk, I should be, whatever this level is down here. If I'm at level 64, I should be in no danger. I don't know. Let me see. I shouldn't be in any danger of messing with level 64. Yeah, 64 should be good. All right, so let's go check out what I'm talking about that I want to try to do, because I did build a example. Got a new magazine today. Posted for, oh, cool. Awesome. So this is, you know, I try to do everything in survival because I don't like that other place, the creatine, well, you know what I'm talking about. I don't go there. I do stuff here in survival. And so this is what I tried to come up with, and I think it works. I tested it, and you can see I got this little thingy here, which I'm probably going to screw up when I try to put it back in. But I got a hopper shooting into a pipe with some water. The water goes up. There's some water that shoots it down into a hopper, which goes back into whatever the other device is. So just to test it again and make sure that I'm not crazy and that it did work the first time, I'm going to put stuff in here. Boom. It's going to feed it into there, and there goes. The redstone clock is ticking. It's firing. It's causing the hopper to spit out one item at a time. The items go up. The water washes it into there, and you can see it coming in and going into this trunk right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to recreate this over in the factory over there, and we're probably going to screw this up a couple of times, but what the heck, we're going to do it anyway. So let's see. I have this is facing this way, and the little dot is going towards the hopper. Is it empty? It is empty. It is empty. Okay. Let's recover this, and I have so much stuff in my inventory. Let's get some of this stuff out, because I can't hardly pick anything up and do anything. Let's see. These will go here. I want to keep that. Let's drop this off. Coal goes over here. This stuff actually should go on the composter, but I'm going to put it here for now. I need these 3 buckets to get that water. And watermelon's going to go over here. New follower! Cool!
Awesome. They just followed.
Kimdo, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, you got us on TikTok also. Oh, no. That's Stream Elements talking about TikTok. All right, so let's see. Let me see if I can find this I needed. Got that. These. This I don't need. Blue. Let's drop off the blue dye. And okay, now I got to take this apart. And this is why I said I need the buckets, because how many water? One block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, and then there's so I'm going to take the water out of here, because I've got 3 buckets. There's 3 blocks of water. I'm probably going to need more than 3 blocks when I get over there, but I'll worry about that then. And you know what I just realized is that even though I have 3 buckets, this is also a block of water. This is the moving water, which I don't have that. Let's take this bucket and that bucket, and the bottom one will, let's see. Can I just throw this out? And we'll go back up and get that bottom bucket. Then we will cut everything down from inside, and we'll go try to recreate it on the other side. Try being the key operative term here. Uh-oh. Are you sitting? Yeah, he's sitting. Okay. So, let's... Where'd my... Oh, I'm using my axe. Okay, so... Sploosh. We'll get this bucket of water. And now we will cut this down. I use Silk Touch. Boom. And... hope this works. You know what? If you've got the band access, you know what? They gave us a follow. We'll go ahead and overlook that one. As long as Kimdo doesn't keep doing that. If he does it again, we'll worry about it then. Let's see. The dirt can stay till later, but I'm going to need this. And this was at ground level. Okay, let's go see if we can do some renovations over here and tear some stuff up. And I need to come over to here, but I need to get, what's this? This is 2510 and 6559. 2510 and 6559. See if I can remember that. Okay, this should be deep enough. I don't want to mess up the... Oof. Okay, there we go. That worked. That worked. Yeah. All right, so there is the... In fact, we're deeper than we need to be here. Let me put some dirt down here. Standing back up. Okay, so I need to put a hopper under here. And that hopper needs to feed into another hopper, which needs to feed into another hopper, which I forgot to get the hoppers. Let's see. Are they in this box? They are. Woohoo! Okay. I'm probably not going to have enough, but that's all right. We'll let's put where the hoppers are going first. And the hoppers are going to go here, but what level are they going to be at? I'm standing at 64, so the hoppers are going to be at 65. So that means that the dropper is going to be here. Wrong way. Let's turn it around and try it again. Dropper's going to be... No. Now it's looking up. Dude, let's try this again. Can I... I'm just going to jump into it. There we go. Boom. Okay, hopper's going to spit it this way. And then I'm going to go ahead and take these out and put in glass just so that it's a solid back. Okay. Make sure the water pipe doesn't have any leakage. Okay, so it's gonna go that way, and then I'm gonna have to make some space to get. You know what? No, I can't. I'd have to bring the hoppers down further. Let's put these in so I can get back up. What I'm looking at is I've still got to make the clock to fire the hopper. And I can't put the clock underneath this unless I make the floor higher. I mean, I could make the floor higher here. I can do that, I think. I can do that. But the hopper's down there. But let's try this, okay? So I can put all this back in later, but if this is where the hopper is, so we have one going out. Yeah, I think this will work. Let me go get those pieces. Did I get those pieces? I didn't get those pieces. Hey, what's up, Bob? How you doing? So it's the next day, and the guys are here already. Okay, so we have we have light going out, and I'm hoping that I remember this setup. Okay, let's if I can get the hopper firing, then we can get the rest of the stuff. You guys shouldn't go in there, you know. I don't want you. Did I leave it open? Okay, I did leave it open. Dude, get out of here before you fall in a hole and can't get out. You guys do some crazy things. I don't need you in here doing crazy things. Don't touchy. No button touching. No button pushing. None of that. All right. So this is the hopper, and we're going to have the wires over here. So we had this with... I think it was going this. Nope, wasn't going that way. It's going this way, right? But I don't think the wire was coming off of that, was it? We'll find out if we put it back together wrong. So, wire off of that. And if I go this way, is that water gonna... I can't do that because of the water. Let's move this back a little bit. Because we're gonna have that going this way. And we're gonna also have... where to go? Right here. Boom. Going into that. And then this we have... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Shoot, I might not even have to elevate the floor. This is going to work out. If it works, it's going to work out well. Does it? Is it? No, I don't want that. It's not supposed to do that. No, it just went into there. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, comes out of that and goes... Okay, I think... I've set it up differently than I had it over there. But you know what? I can do this because this is way underground here. It goes out. What if I go this way? Does that work? Doesn't seem to work. You know why? Because I have this facing the wrong way, I think. I need to have it going in sideways. Let's try this. And don't you just love playing with redstone? No, I do not. Is that working? That's not working either. Let's see. I have that button facing the direction that it's supposed to be going into the hopper. And also have on that line, I have another one going out and coming into the side of the comparator instead of to the end of the comparator. And yeah, that's not working because it's going into the front of the comparator. I wonder, do I need to have a, because I didn't have a redstone torch on the other one. When I put it together, it just worked. So what's going in this direction? Can I do it in that direction? Because it really was built, last time it was built going in that direction. And I figured it would just work, but things don't just work sometimes. They just don't. So let me try that, doing it the way it was originally. Nope, not there. Yeah, see, they're connecting to this, and it wasn't connecting to that out there. I'm doing something differently. I told you when I went to do this, it was not going to work. Yep, it's not doing what it was doing before. But you know what? I had this there. I know this is probably very painful watching me try to do this, isn't it? All right, so we had it here, and it's still not firing. But this is just how we had it set up. One dot coming off of there, going that way, turning and coming in here with the variable part at the bottom, and then it was hitting this and going out. So I wonder if I put a torch over here. I don't even know how I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go straight up. I can't. Let's, oh, I can just do this. Let's go around because I can't get back out that way. That's what I said. It's really tight in here. It's going to be hard to, get stuff wedged in there. So let me get one of these and see if we can get this to make it work. Okay. If I put that there and I go boom, well, I get the light to turn on and off. Yay! That has nothing to do with this clock working. I don't hear it working, and I don't see it working. A little bit concerning. Give me that back. All right, so if you guys see in the chat what I've got going wrong here, then by all means, please let me know. I don't know if it's because I've got this extra line here. Shouldn't matter. That's going into there. And wow, this is the way it should be set up as far as I know. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm just not getting any signal off of this. What happens if I put it back here? Then everything's powered and it just stays on. Aha! Aha! I don't know what I did. I don't know, but it's flashing. Do I hear it? Is it? Click. Click. Yes! Woohoo! I have no idea, but it's working now. So, okay, great. That was horrible. I just love redstone. Can you hear the sarcasm dripping from my voice? Okay, now that we have that painful process built in, I don't know, maybe it wasn't painful for you. It was painful for me. Okay, so now we have the clock is firing, and it's going to shoot things out. Let me make sure I can put some water in here, and then I can probably go fill these buckets up. And what I was doing was am I going to make it if I jump in there? There's 1, 2, 3, and I've got 3 buckets. So theoretically, if I jump in here, I'm going to have to fill this in, of course. 1, 2, they're going to shoot in here. So I'm going to go Now, I don't have any kelp on me. This is the only reason. You know, normally what I like doing is just putting a bucket at the top and then bringing all the kelp in and making it into source blocks. But since I don't have any kelp with me, I don't think, I just brought 3 buckets. That'll get me up to here. But I want it to go up to probably about right there. So this is going to have to, this is a window pane. And I don't know if I have to do this or not, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to replace this pane with a block. Okay, and let's put in some more piping here. There's 1 more block, 2 more blocks, and then we can have the water wash this way, because if we wash this way, it's right in front of the door. I don't know. I guess I could. Nope, I don't want to go in front of the door. So that's what, 2 more blocks of water I need to bring, and then there's going to be a 3rd block because I'm going to need to have water washing across this way to the hopper, which is going to go into, you know, we could just have it go straight into this, I think. This I haven't played with. You know what? Maybe we should play with this before we, if I stick it on the side, B button, boom. So it's going into this. Let me get a bunch of this. You know what? Let's not get a whole bunch of it. We'll just get 24 of these. And if I put these, I've got it set for only 3. So if I put these in, it should have spit out a piece of paper. Am I going to need a clock on this too? I'm going to need a clock on this too. I don't have my button on me. I wonder if I put a lever on it, will that power, or do I have to actually make another clock? And it would be great if I could just run the power up from the clock that I've already built into that. What was I looking for when I came in here? I came in here because I said, let me, oh, lever. I want to make a lever. And I need this to make a lever. Where is it? Boom. And let's see if this works. Because if it will probably shoot out 1 piece of paper instead of a bunch. Just gonna go ahead and drop this in now and see what it's doing. Okay. Boom. If I put a lever on the side and I go, it shot out 1 piece. Yep, I'm going to need a freaking clock. On this as well. That sucks. More redstone. Okay. Boom. We'll drop this off. Man, I have no idea where I'm going to put a clock over here. There's not going to be any space for a clock up here. Well, let's go look. I could lower the roof here, and I could do a clock because that's 3 blocks up. It'll be a little low ceiling right here when you first walk in. Would that be enough space to be able to put a clock in? Let's see. If I would probably have to bring the piping up a little bit higher as well. Polished andesite slabs. I'm gonna need some kind of flooring to do this. Let's see. Regular old stone slabs. I've got those. What's over here? One wood slab. No, not a lot of stuff here, but oh wait. Here we go. Polished tough slabs. I can use that. And boom. Which means I'm gonna need to make some more comparators and other stuff here. And, well, you know, if it had to go all the way up to there, that would not be a bad thing. I could work with that. I could work with that. Yeah, let's just put some more water in. Right now, it's just floating up instead of being forced up. Oh, you know what? Let's go over here and do I have any? Yes, scaffolding. I know people are like, does he have any what? He never finished his statement. Yes, I do that sometimes. It's like I start talking and I don't finish it. Let's go get some water because, like I said, I don't have the kelp that I need. So let's get 3 more buckets of water, and we'll come on back. 1, 2, 3, and fill this up again. Then we can take that dirt down, and then I want to go play with, or at least try to make a copper golem. Hopefully I've got enough redstone and quartz and stuff to make the other stuff I need to. Okay, so that was water. This is not water. And this is going to need to be water. And then I'm going to need to carry this piping all the way up to the ceiling. So 1, 2. All right, so there's 2 more. So no, water there, water there, water there. There's 3 blocks, 3 more blocks of water that I'm going to need. Might as well call it 4. All right, and if I go up here, yeah, can I hit that from here? That should be, I think there's water in that one already. I don't want to jump in and see though. I know I put water there. Yeah, I think there is. I got 3. No, I don't. I have 3 empty. I only have 2 empty. Well, I'm going to jump in and see. Where's the water go to? The water does not go up there. Else I'd be level with everything. So let's put it right here. And boom, we're good. Okay, it comes all the way up to here. Now I can just bring this up. 1, 2, 3. The water came up here. It could run out this way and go into the auto crafter up here. Let me go get the stuff. I'm going to need to make another redstone clock. So let's go ahead and do that. And you know, I think I may just need to sleep because I don't know when the last time was that I did that. We'll just borrow somebody's. Oh, that's right. Right at the beginning of the show, this guy right here, I tricked him out of his bed. So we'll take this one again just in case. It's hard to be working up there with pterodactyls trying to eat your brains out. That is not fun. All right, we're gonna need to make comparators. I'm gonna need some of these. I should have kept the ones from over there. Could just go mining and get some more, but it's all right. There's already some here, so we'll just take those. And I'm gonna have to go back down in the nether, I think, and get more. 4 of these, not a lot left. All right, let me do this. These are stackable. I can put these in here. I will do that later, which was I'm gonna do the flooring over in the other building that we just built. I want to make comparators. I have to make 1, 2, 3, and something should be showing up, but it's not. You know what? This is the great thing about a recipe book. You can just go down here and see. I have, oh, the stone. I need not cobbled, but regular stone for both of these. Okay, and that's not a problem because I have 64 right here. Here we go. I'm gonna drop this back in here. Hey, okay, I can make one of these. And I can't make the other one because I need, boom, one more, right? Oh, no. 2 more. And now I can make one of these. Okay, so I've got that and that. And you know, I actually needed one of these. But that should be enough. And I still have 3 left. So we'll put these 3 back. We'll drop off the stone. And let's go see if we can make another clock. Ugh. Because I just love redstone so much. And, by the way, we'll bring this puppy upstairs because it's going to be... I can't pick you up? Really? I have that much stuff. Let's drop him in there. And we'll put him in there with the other ones. Yep. Okay. And I have 2 stacks of torches. That's why. Well, that's one of the reasons why. Do I need this anymore? Oh, I forgot to get the water. You guys didn't tell me. Didn't remind me to get the water. I'm blaming you guys for it. And do I have space for all of these? No. So what we're going to do is we'll take up this box first. And... how about right there? We'll put the box. I should be able to open the box with a whatchamacallit on top of it. So if we have water going this way into the auto crafter, then the water goes this way into a hopper. Water comes up there. Boom, boom, boom. The hopper will be here. It'll go into the auto crafter. Let's do that now. Auto crafter will be here. Hopper will feed into... let's get it out of here. Hopper will feed into... Hopper needs to be down at that level. Okay, not a problem. I can do that. Bang. So, autocrafter? Autocrafter, what are you doing way down there? You're supposed to be up there where I am. Why are you down here? Okay, so hopper goes into autocrafter. Let's put the autocrafter in so the hopper can go into it. So autocrafter is looking the wrong way. Dude, what are you doing? Okay. Autocrafter. Yes. All right. Now, hopper goes into autocrafter. If I can jump over here without falling into the hole. Boom. Okay. So, stuff goes into the autocrafter, and then stuff is going to come out of the autocrafter and go into a box, which will be under the autocrafter, and box will be here, and hopper into that box will be under autocrafter. Am I B button? I am B button. So, let's test that part. I need some of these. I'll take half of the stack. So I just want to make sure that that should work with, if I drop all these in here. A, are they feeding? Yes. B, I can get them out of the box. Great. Okay, same thing with the other hopper. Let's make sure that they're feeding. And then we'll start working on the clock. And I don't have any. Let me grab some out of this box here. 27. Let me drop them in here. Boom. They are feeding. Now what I'm going to need to do is make sure that the water doesn't run all over the floor. So that should stop there. They're going into the auto crafter, which I'm going to have to set the... Damn, tell me it did not turn those into sugar. I bet it did. Shit. I got 27 sugar, don't I? No. Okay, great. Didn't do anything. It just went right through. Wait, was that supposed to happen? Boom. What's happening? No, 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 no sugar, no sugar. making sugar though. But I have these settings so that it's supposed to fill this up before it makes anything. So I don't know why it was feeding out automatically instead of if I put the hopper in front and go down into the box, will they feed into the hopper? I don't think so. Where's the Launchu when you need him? Oops. Okay, if I put the hopper in front of it, I'm gonna have to get another box though. Or I'm gonna have to move that box. Because they were feeding right through, straight into, was he down in this area? Hey, dude, how many times I gotta tell you guys, you're not supposed to be in here. Get out. Get out before you touch something. Go. Out. Oh, there's your buddy. You gotta get out. You both gotta get out. It's my fault. I left the damn gate open. Where are you going? Get out. Oh my gosh. Both of you get out. You're going to break something, or you're going to get stuck, or you're going to get dead or something. Go. Can you get out, please? Why are you trying to come in here? There's no place for you to go. There's nothing for you to do in here. You're going to make me hit you with a pickaxe. You, get out. Get out, 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 out before another one of you comes in here. Up and out. Go. Is it nighttime or something? You guys trying to stop trying to take shortcuts. You both live right across the little bridge here. It's not even nighttime. It's not even time for you to go. Are you guys trying to get to the bell? Through the factory? No, you don't go to the bell that way. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Hopefully there's nobody else in there. Now you guys got me completely off track. 4. Supposed to be 5 of them. All right. Hopefully there's nobody else that's stuck in here. And now I can't even remember exactly what it was I was doing. I was going to try to put this box up, not underneath, but offset from him to see if they could feed in from the front. I think the answer is no, but I want to test it just in case. So, oh great, it's raining. Thank you for the rain. That's just not what I needed, but anyway. Okay. Okay. I don't think this is going to work, but let's see what happens. I'm going to manually feed it. 1. Hello? Can I? All right. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. I'm supposed to be looking at it. It's not. There we go. Let's put these 3 in. They're still there. Where'd my little lever go? X. Boom. It went into there, but that is not going into the box for some. Oh, because it's powered. Now, is it going into the box? It is going into the box. Okay, so that may work. But here was the problem. When I put all of these in there. Okay, now they're feeding because it's waiting for a signal to say do something. So I will just take these back out. Boom, boom, boom. But we don't want to use this. We want to use a, now I'm not going to be able to put that on here. I'm going to have to raise this up or lower it down. I have to lower the floor, I think, because I can't put it on the bottom slab like that. So I'm going to have to go boom, boom, because the power is going to have to go in to this thingy. I don't want to screw with this. I don't want it to go near that. Let me go outside on the roof. Would that work? I mean, that would work, right? That'll work. We have to do some work on the roof here, but that should work. Let me drop some stuff out of my inventory into here. because I got no room. Drop that in there. Okay, so redstone on the roof. But it's not big redstone. It's little redstone, so let's see if I can make this work. Gotta go get that one that dropped. It doesn't really wash away in the rain, so I should be okay. And I gotta jump down here and grab it. Or I could just steal one from here. Ooh, is that lightning? That's lightning. You know what that means. Break time! Break time! It's lightning. And wait, let me check on the idiots here first. Okay, 2. See, somebody's not in the bed. Somebody is not where they're supposed to be. Okay, and you're gonna worry about you. I'm gonna have to worry about you later, because right now, I want to electrocute people with lightning. Come on over here, guy. I can't hit you because you're too close to me, and if I do that, I'm just burning myself. Let me see. Woo! There we go. Gotcha. I want to make sure I don't hit any of those guys, because I don't need any guys turned into witches. So, you guys over here. Hey, psst. Come here. I need you guys to chase me. Chase me! Come on down here. Come on, get away from the no-brainers. Come on. Come on, before a creeper sneaks up behind me. Come on, you can totally get me. Oh, are you kidding me? It's over? That's it? No lightning storm? Oh, man. I missed it. I only got to electrocute one guy. All right, well, I guess it means I got to go back to work. That sucks. It's a tiny thunderstorm in the middle of the rain. Okay, back to work. At least I can get that slab that fell down now, right? So, how disappointing. Oh, there's a couple more slabs in case I need them. Where's the one that, there it is. I did pick it up right, okay. Let's leave that open. And come back up, because we've got to figure out what we're doing with redstone here. So, boom. I'm going to bring this to the back. So we had one line going in, and then we had the comparator with the little nubby thing going in the direction opposite the one I just put it down. So it was going in that direction, and then going into the side of it we had this. So I'm going to see if I can do it this way. And then we had over here, boom, boom, that. And can I put this anywhere, or does it need to be right here? Put it over here. Cannot put it there. I need to put it here, don't I? Dang it. Things. Hello. All right, what did I do different this time? Do I need to have a line coming off of it? So, sorry. Like this. And then have another one. Like it was going to flash there for a second. I don't want to go this way, because now I got to build that out. And I have no idea why would it work this way, but it wouldn't work that way. Huh? Why would that make a difference? See, it's just still powered on. Let me turn this puppy off here. Hey, boom. I'm gonna need 2 more slabs for this. Okay, for right now, we're just gonna use dirt because or could I just, yeah, I can just put the slabs up there and I'll get some other slabs to fix it later, because then I won't have to take the circuit back apart again if I get it working, which is dubious at best as to whether it'll work. Okay, I need it to be full on like this. And yeah, not doing what I wanted to do. Just like the last time, it wasn't working, and then all of a sudden it did work. So have the button goes out from circuit goes out from, oh, but it goes out and then, okay, let's try this. I'm gonna move these 2 out to here. Button goes out that way. I'm gonna have to put some more spacings in though. And then one there, one there. You're gonna do the little flashy thing. There you go! Woohoo! And then line to the, all right, it's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing it. Yay, it's doing it. Look, flashy lighties. Okay, it's doing it. All right, and so now if I wanted to test this, where's my test batch? I'm going to drop in. Let's see what's happening. It's some is sugar and some is paper. Not good, not good. Not good, not good. Not good. Nah, I don't want sugar at all. How many sugars did I get out of that? Oh no, it didn't. It made all paper. It just looked like it was making it or going to make it into sugar. Okay, so the clock is operational. Pain in my patushka, but anyway, the clock is operational, and I can put these back up where they go. And I can't close that off, but that's fine. I can do this. That's going into there, which is going into there. So now I just need to get the water part working. So let's go get some buckets with some water, and let's see if this part will work. Oof. Woohoo! Yay! I will have a semi-automated paper factory. Do I have 3 buckets? I have 3 buckets. Okay. And does that go all the way up? It does. Let's just take the direct route. And see if I can see. Okay, so water. That one needs water. 1. One above it needs water. 2. The one above that needs water. 3. And then I need to wash across. So let's move this back 1. Did I drop all the other glass off? Sorry, I got enough here. So 1, 2, that's so that I can put 1 block of water that way, which is going to wash things across the top to me. So when something bubbles up to the top of this, it'll wash right into there, which is going to feed it into there. At least in theory. That's how it worked on the other one. So let's see if we can do this again. I only need 1 bucket of water. And then we need to go down and see if we can make sure everything else works. And then we'll take this down. And then we'll go try to do a copper golem. Try to build one. I'm just going to go ahead. No, I don't need 3 things of water. I only need 1. Because these 2 are actually supposed to be lava buckets. I borrowed them for this, specifically for this. So I got to make sure I give them back. And I'm going to need to go get some more tests because I have nothing left but paper, but the water's all the way up to there. So if I put one here, it should go across. And does it go all the way over to here? I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go. Get another couple of test items here. We'll go. Oh no, there's a 12. Let's get the 12. It's 4 sets of 3. And now, you know what? I'm going to test it from the other side. Let's go. I'm going to need to have a way to access this anyway. There. Yes. B button. There. And I'm not going to connect that yet. I'm just going to put these in here and see if it works. It's feeding along there. Let's go up to the top and see. There they go. They're shooting up, but they're not getting to the hopper. They're shooting up and they're getting stuck right there. They're not making it across this glass to the hopper. Okay, what I'm going to do is going to make a mess, but how quickly can I stick a hopper in there? B button. Break the glass, put in the hopper. Shouldn't have messed up anything down there. Hopefully I didn't. And I only have 5 in my inventory. Where's the rest of them? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe a couple made it through and some did not, which is still not good because we don't want any not making it through. We don't want any loss. Okay, so there they go. They're floating up. And as they come up, are they going into, boom, into the hopper? Oh, that's why. Boom. It's waiting for one more. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish connecting it. Boom. They're all passing through. We got stuff going up. Stuff's going up, and it's going into the hoppers. The hoppers are, wait, that's not supposed to be there either. I'm going to have to go make sure I don't have any stuff in there in that trunk that shouldn't be there because, yeah, this, that, and these will cause it to break. So that's the automatic line. This can be the manual line. I was thinking about having this box run over to that box, but maybe I'll just have some automatic and some manual. And is it going up? Yeah. Boom. Okay. There we go. All right. And I think that is going to be it. I think it is working. Let's see how we're doing on paper. Paper's coming in. No! What the heck? Why do I have sugar? I don't want sugar. No, it made another sugar. Oh, don't you dare make another sugar. Boom. It's like one sugar and one paper every time. Okay. You know what? We're gonna stop this. We're gonna turn it off for now because I don't want no sugar. I want paper. I thought it was not going to make anything until everything was full, but look at that. 18 sugar. Leave this up here. Bring this with me, bring this with me. And we'll figure this out a little bit later. I mean, it's not that it's not working, it's just not working the way I want it to work. And I'll just let this build up and build up and build up and build up until it's all the way across. And then, you know, we can maybe set it so when we throw a switch, it goes on and turns it all into paper. So just automatic. God dang it, I left the door open again. Wait. How'd you get out? Stop coming in here. Is anybody else in here? Anybody else in here? Because you knuckleheads will walk in there just as the daggone pistons are firing and get killed. All right. We've got it's mostly working. I'm going to pull these out. So we're going to put them over here in the manual box. And I'm going to double box that. And now it's not going to work because that slab is not going to let me open it. So let me go ahead and take it back out. Is that going to work? Am I going to take out the right one? Yes. Okay. All right. Does this go all the way down? It does not, so I don't need this here. This does go down so that I can go and check on the stuff that's down here. So we're going to leave that. But we are going to add some light. I don't want to come down here and get greeted by a zombie or something like that. So for now, that's what we got. You know, that's what happens when you play Redstone and you don't know what you're doing, like I don't. Sometimes things work and sometimes they don't. We got the majority of it working. I just need to figure out that last piece. Why is the auto crafter making some into paper and some into sugar? I don't know why. And I'm thinking maybe there needs to be a way to turn off the hoppers so that they don't, got a lever right here, so that they don't feed. If I put the lever here and power it, hello, power it, power. Nope. Okay, I want to lock the hopper, so let me see, can I put can't put it on the side of the hopper itself? B button. Okay, there. So I don't know if it doesn't have anything in it. So we need to see if it gets something in there. Does it feed? And I don't want to. Gonna have to get some stuff to test it with. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take these 6 and see if I can get this to work. And let's see if we can get this to work. So if I go back down, can I get to the box? We'll put in a couple. 1, 2, 3. They went down and they're not there. If I turn this on and I put 1 in here, it doesn't go anywhere. So this hopper is locked right now and nothing's going to leave this box. And that's how I want to leave this, because I'm just not sure. I don't want to have stuff to continue to, where's that? Oh, because the dropper was full. So it's going to continue firing until the dropper's empty, and those will keep going up. You know, let me go up and see what's it look like up here in the paper factory part. Okay, you know what? That is full strength. If I take, or I should say filled up, not full strength. Let me turn this back on real quick. This should not increase. It shouldn't get any more sugar. It's just making paper. got no more stuff coming in. All right, so far so good. I don't see any sugar going in there. Did I see another? I did see some more coming up. That hopper's still feeding. But it looks rather level. And I haven't seen any sugar, no more sugars come in yet, or else it would be over here. In fact, I'll just take this 18 with me. That doesn't need to stay here. All right, so far it looks like when it's full, it's working okay, and we'll let it do what it's gonna do till it runs out. What's going on, baby girl? How you doing? And then we're gonna go and try to do some copper stuff. All right, do I put this block back? This tells me I'm gonna need a door here so that I can get out to go fix things. Or maybe right there. Yeah, that's where the door needs to be, right here. Boom, boom. And we'll put these. Bang. And we can put a door on there. And all right, so now that we've got this done, let's go play with. Is this thing still going? It is not. But if I put one more in here, bang. Woof. I can actually turn it off now. Yeah, I think instead of that, I need to just put a lever out there. Okay, we'll do that later because I've played with this enough. Wait, why is paper still feeding in? Oh, because it was feeding into the hopper. The hopper is now feeding into the trunk. Okay, enough. Let's go do some copper stuff. Now I've got in the old factory number 1, I have a bunch of copper. Bang! Look at this. And it's almost like I was anticipating needing a lot of copper or something, and that's just crazy, isn't it? All right, this is going to go back to the headquarters building. This I'll put back over in the building I was just in. I don't know if I'm going to need more than 64 or not. Yeah, let's put these back over here because I'll be somewhere and I'm like, I don't need this, and I put it somewhere else, and I'm like, I should have kept those building materials. And glass I'm going to put over here. There's the blue glass. Not bluegrass, but blue glass. Am I going to need any iron? I don't know if I'm going to need any iron or not. I am going to need a pumpkin if I remember correctly. So let's drop the paper in here. And the trunk. Do I keep the trunk? I'll keep the trunk. And I better eat something because I'm looking like I'm a little peckish, which I am in real life, but that's okay. We're going to keep going for now because I want to try to make this golem thing. So wait, is there one in pumpkin-wise? Is there one in here? Because I need to get rid of this sugar anyway. There is at least one. It's 4. What was the sugar? Let's drop this off. Boom. I don't know if I'm going to need redstone or not. Can I make a copper golem? Now, I've made one of these copper chests, and what I understand from what little bit I was paying attention, you need to have a copper chest for the copper golems to come and get their stuff. So now what I'm wondering is, since I wasn't paying that much attention, do I set it up with a regular, like you do a regular golem, and then put the pumpkin on top of it? And if I do that, will that get me the golem? Let's see. Up. Let's get over here. And okay, so we already have some stuff in there. Let me see if this works, because like I said, I wasn't paying attention, and I'm not sure if this is how you make the golem, and you probably need to have more than that. Is that how I make a golem? Doesn't it suck when you know you should have been paying attention but you weren't? Because that does not make the golem. Okay, so Is there something in here? What is the recipe? If you guys are watching out there and you have played already with it, then you could tell me, how do I make a copper golem? Because I wasn't paying attention. And let's see if there's a image that shows me real quick. Oh, it's just, really? That's it. A bucket or a cut copper, one of these, and one of these in the crafting table. That's it. So I take this puppy here. I only need 4. I only need 1 to start with. And this puppy here. And this goes here. Is that it? Is it the cut copper or... I think it's the cut copper. That's not looking right. Oh, you know what? Does this have to be sheared? Let's see if shearing it works, because unsheared it was not working. If not, then I'll just turn it into a pumpkin light. Let's see if this works. And look at that. And we have this puppy go up here. And we have this puppy go here. And one of these goes there. And I still don't see anything over here for a copper golem. So, that's not working. It's funny, you go and you look and you see a bunch of stuff that's on Google Images, and it's like, yeah, that's not it. I'm pretty sure it's craftable. That's what everybody was saying, but it is not. It's not looking like that's working. This has just been one of those days. Everything I'm trying real quick to do isn't working. Now, is it got to be that, or is it supposed to be smooth? Because I just took all my smooth copper and turned them into, so let me make one smooth and see if that works. No, but I tried the smooth to begin with, right? That was what I started with. I tried this at first, but it wasn't sheared. So, nope, that's not it either. This is what I originally started with, and that didn't work either. So, I'm not getting the right answer from Google. And we're going to see, let's ask Google how to make a copper golem in Minecraft. To make a copper golem, all you have to do is place a carved pumpkin on a copper block. Once that's done, really? That's it? I don't need a crafting table. Okay. So I go boom, and that was interesting. Boom. Wah! And it made the chest too. He said, there's nothing in the chest. Let me look and see if there's anything in this chest. Aha, he found some stuff. Now he's going to look and he's going to check and see. Okay. Yeah, dude, you didn't look at all the boxes over here, because there's a box over here that had stuff in it. But I guess it doesn't matter. He is going to, I'm just going to let him do the organizing. Since he's here, let's just go ahead and I'll drop that in there. Boom. And you can have fun with that. And let's give this. I'll let you have fun with that too. Boom. And maybe he needs some help. You know, he needs some guys to help him out. So let's see if we can make some other guys. Now, since it made the box as well, I will make, can I use a cut copper? What happens if I put a cut copper, put a pumpkin on top of that? That didn't work. Now, what if I shear this? Nope. Okay, so we're going to make a non-cut copper. Dude, excuse me. Let's make another. Make 2. 1, 2. And one with, you know what, can I do this without a sheared head? Can I put a non-sheared pumpkin on here and have him do that? No, it has to be sheared. That's good to know. All right, let's put this puppy on there. And bang. Okay. And now that trunk turned into a double trunk. And he's going to go on at it too. Now let me take some other stuff out of here and put it in the trunk for them to sort. I love that this is a little bit of taking a little work off of me. I can just drop it in here and these guys sort it for me. That's really cool. I don't know if they're, I haven't looked to see what they're doing. Are they putting all the nether stuff into one trunk, or are they putting them all into different trunks? Or are they doing one item per trunk? Because if they're doing that, then I'm going to need a lot more trunks. Okay, so let's see what you do in this one. There's that. There's that. That. Huh, they're doing one item per trunk, looks like. Okay, you're putting some of these down here, but he put some, nope. Yep, that's right. Okay, no, yeah, see, he put some over here. Different trunk. And then those guys are going to need a way to get up on top of that row over there, so. All right. Well, they're sorting stuff. They're sorting stuff away, boy. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. Did I do that right? Let's drop this in there and that. And what was the other thing? I don't want to put the copper in there. I'll put some iron in there. And regular stone. Let you guys, yeah, you guys go ahead and put that where you want to put it. Anything there? Oh, look at that. Lapis needs to be over at the library, really. But let's see. What are you guys gonna? Where are you guys gonna put it? Huh? Where are you gonna put it? You got plenty of other boxes over here that you can put them in. No, you can't put it there. Where you go? Ah, they came over here. Yes. Nice. All right. Okay, so these guys have some problem-solving abilities. I just am going to need to extend this these trunks in the other direction, I guess. All right, these guys are working away. I'll let them have at it there. Heck, I may bring some stuff from up here to down there so they can go ahead and have fun sorting it. All right, let me drop off all the copper there. Copper. You know what, I'm going to take this back over to the other place along with the copper box. No, the copper box, I should have left that down there. All right, let's go get some money because I have been neglecting the farms way too long. We'll drop off some stuff we're not going to use. I need to take one of these needs to be mine, and the other two need to go back. I don't know why I thought that was going to be part of the recipe. Oh, because I looked at some picture on Google, and that's what it said on Google, which was wrong. Okay, so let's get the water bucket, and the rest of it goes back to the factory number 1. So I need to take that dirt down too. And we'll drop these off. Bang, bang. And let's go get some money. Let's go, excuse me, we'll go try to make some money if these things haven't all despawned. Because first thing in the morning, they have a lot of wheat that they can't pick up. And it's just all laying here waiting for me to pick it up. But you know how things go in 5 minutes. It all despawns. And We've, not being able to be here. I wish I could have the copper golems out here just continuously picking up the wheat that they are dropping off. Maybe I'll try that. But I thought I remembered there being an issue with range, or with them walking off and being forgetting their task. And so the challenge I would have is if they have to be in an enclosed space, then I can't really enclose this because the farmers can't get in. The golems would get out, and the farmers. So unless I built a house like over here, and all the farmers lived in that house, and they couldn't go anywhere but into the field. That's a possibility that I'm not going to mess with right now, but it's a possibility. If I have the farmers and the golems in the same spot, then maybe I probably would not lose. Well, no, because the stuff has to be in the copper box to begin with. So they don't just pick stuff up from the ground and sort it into a box. It has to be in that copper box. And so that is not a solution. It'd be cool if I could do that. Now the allays work like that, but the allays also wander off, get lost, don't come back, etc., etc. So they would need to. Hey, buddy, what you doing up here? You want to buy some stuff? Yeah. No, don't worry. Don't ask where it came from. No, I know it looks exactly like the stuff that you guys grow here, but no, this is mine. This came from my personal stash. This is not out of your garden. Nope, not at all. Neither is this wheat that I'm picking up that you're leaving behind. Far be it for me to sell you your own wheat. I wouldn't do that. Not at all. Okay, picking up this stuff. We'll drop it off because I don't think there's going to be a lot of wheat. But we need the monies so that we can get the brickies from the mason. That whole building over there was built completely by us buying bricks from the mason and then turning those bricks into brick blocks to build that building over there. And let's go get some before he goes to bed. And then we can come back in the morning and get, oh, that's not him. No, over here. Yeah, this is the one that's not diamond yet. So, hey, come here. Hey, you. I need to buy some stuff. Cool beans, but oh, no. I'm supposed to put those into this. All right. Well, anyway. Why you guys don't get lost again? Your house is right there. Don't forget how to get over there. Jeez. Guys screwing around over here. All right, let me, we're going to hit, oh wait. I'm supposed to turn these into brick blocks and then go slap them down a little bit. And then we're going to go check out the farm. I've got a farm on the second and third floor of the headquarters building. That farm is only accessible by humans because villagers, like the farmers, they can't get to those, which is a good thing. Now, what's going to go up here on this floor? Yeah, that's a good question. What is going to go up here on this floor? I have not figured that out yet. But some kind of, since this is a factory, it's going to be some kind of a production line for something. Like, on Divergence S&P, we had a, it was a dog armor place up here. So we could, we don't have any armadillos. We're not close to anything, I don't think. So we'd have to get some armadillos in order to do that. There's other options. We could do a basalt generator thing up here. So we haven't figured that part out yet. So when I figure that out, you guys will be the second to know, with me being the first. Yeah, that's how that's going to work. Okay, and I said after I put the brick blocks up, we're going to go check our farm. And we'll get some wheat and we will get some potatoes off of this. Now, I've got a fortune What is this? This is my fortune pickaxe. Let me put things back in the right order here. So this is my fortune pickaxe, and with this I will be able to get a lot of seeds from here. That's all it does for me here, is it gives me a lot of seeds. However, if I go up one floor to this floor, I got all the tubers, stuff that grows underground, and man, the fortune pickaxe works really good on these. Look at that, one whack and I got 5 taters. So boom, now I'm at 12 taters. So this this definitely boosts your harvest with potatoes and carrots. All right, and that means I'll be able to sell it. Amazingly, you know, with all that wheat I got out there, I only have one wheat farmer. The other guys are potatoes and carrots. So I've got more wheat growing, but that's okay. I don't want them growing potatoes and carrots out there, because they will completely reseed your farm, and you'll come back and your wheat field will now be a carrot field, and then it'll be a potato field. And yeah, the only way to make sure that they're not messing with your stuff is to have them all doing the same thing. And even then, I still had some beets showing up out there. I don't know why. So, you know, if I come back out there one day and it's all potatoes or carrots or something, I'll still be able to reseed it with my seeds from here. So not bad. Look at that yield right there. That's not bad. Let's do this. So boom. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Not even a half. 4 1/4 stacks of potatoes, looks like. All right, let's see how we're doing on carrots. I think I need some more light in here, because yeah, there's supposed to be a torch over on this wall. Put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, hopefully that helps, because these don't look as, whoops, these don't look as healthy as the potatoes were. I think it's because it was a little dark over here. Now it should be all right. We got plenty of light over here now. And let's replant. And then we will go put these over there to sell to the farmers in the morning. Let's see what we got left. Is that everything? It is, but I've got to replace a potato. Boom. Okay, so what do we get carrot wise? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit left over stacks. So about the same as we did with the potatoes. Still, that should be good for, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 emeralds each. So let's drop these off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go get a bunch of seeds. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I care about the seeds? What's the deal with the seeds? Well, if I get a bunch of seeds, then I can put those in the seedinator and turn those into bone meal. Now, the other thing I can do with it is, sometimes the guys that are out there harvesting, I'm not sure why, but sometimes they don't have a lot of seeds in their inventory. I think it's because they're putting their seeds in the composter as well. And so I'll notice sometimes that if I just go up and throw a couple of seeds at them, some of them will take them. I'm like, okay, why are you not maxed out on seeds? So I will throw an entire stack down and see, they'll pick up some of those. The rest of them they'll leave for their buddies to pick up. So I do that first to see if there's any seeds that, or if anybody needs any seeds. And then after doing that, I'm just going to stand here and do it like this because I can do that. Just pass it out that way. If they need seeds, then we top them off on seeds and make sure that they're full up with no spaces in their inventory for anything other than seeds. And then after that, everything else goes into the seedinator to make into compost. Almost done here. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of enjoy the farming. A lot of people go, "Oh, farming is so tedious." Well, I like it. It's kind of relaxing, I guess. It's relaxing. Don't know any other way to say it. All right, let's go and drop these suckers off. I'm not going to put them in the seedinator till tomorrow, till I see if any of the farmers need to be topped off. Why am I not going out the door? Because I closed it by myself. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of wheat. You know, I could probably just go get it tonight. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it now and replant. It's a little bit slow doing it this way because I need to replant it, because otherwise they'll come out and they'll be like overcome. They'll replant one or two, but then they'll be like, "Oh, nice. There's so many holes that we have to fill in." And even though I do this, there'll still be a lot that they're going to harvest in the morning, because I'm only getting the ones that are way super ready to go, not the ones that are almost ready to go. And those will be ready by the morning. See, this is another reason why I don't like just going through and see. If I do that, I don't get as many seeds, but if I do that, it's quicker. So like, where were those holes that I didn't fill in? There we go. Well, we've got a lot of seeds. Let's go for the quicker now. And who else is ready? You guys are ready. Seems like the sun's coming up. Sun is coming up. I gotta move faster so the farmers wake up. Oops, missed that one. And over here. See, I see a couple over here. Anybody else? All right, that should be good enough. After I get these. See, we started over here and these guys weren't ready when we first started, but after being here for a while, they're good to go. Up. The bees are up. The bees are up. That means it won't be long before the farmers get up. All right, let's drop this off. Wheat. Not bad. There's it's like 4 stacks. 4 plus some. Yeah, 4 stacks plus some. All right. Is somebody here already? No, just you. Hey, buddy, how you doing on seeds, man? Yeah, see, you need seeds, don't you? Tell you what, I'm going to throw the whole 18 at you. Oops. Take what you need. He took them all. Okay, that's not good. Let's take a couple more of these out here. How you doing, buddy? You need some seeds? All right, and I'll throw some seeds at you too. Boom. There you go. Okay, you already took what you needed. Hey, you guys. Hey, where you going? Where you going, bud? You are not a shepherd. You need some seeds? I'll throw the whole stack at you. Take what you need. Did you already take what you need? Yeah, okay. Where'd the other guy go? Hey, how about you? You need more seeds? Because I got plenty of seeds here. You got what you needed? All right. And then over here, I think I just talked to you, didn't I? You guys need to get some name tags. Okay, no, I didn't talk to you. He took almost all of that. And how about you? Yeah, he needed that. Okay, so I'm out of seeds. Let's get some more. How about you? You need anything? Yeah? All right. Boom. There you go. You get what you needed? you guys? Okay, did you just throw those in? I'm not giving them to you to put in a composter, man. Giving them to you so that all right, never mind. Let's get these, and let's see if we can heal up our Chauvel. All right, what do you buy? You're a potato dude. All right, let's sell you some potatoes. Ah! Make sure you put it on the right thing when you're doing that. What do you got? You're a carrot dude? Okay. There we go. Now they're going into the shovel. Okay. Carrots, is that it? Carrots? Yeah, pretty much. I got a couple more stacks and then we're done with potatoes. So are you still the potato guy? The carrot guy? Okay. Shovel's looking a little better. How about you? Are you still the potato dude? All right. Look at that. It's about half strength now. I think he ran out of... No, he could buy another one. There you go. Put the 1 back and the 5 back. And now we need to find Mr. Wheat dude. Who's Wheat? You Wheat? You're carrot. You're a carrot. You're a potato. So Wheat's got to be out here somewhere. Hey, are you Wheat? You are a potato. Where's Wheat? Okay, let's switch to Wheat. And then remember to switch back when we find him. Huh. Where's Mr. Wheat? He was the first farmer we had here. And he was the first one to get diamond, obviously. Hopefully nothing happened to him. There's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 4. 1, 2, 3. Where's Mr. Wheat? Uh-oh, this is not good. Mr. Wheat is missing. Okay. Let's just run around a little bit and see if we can find Mr. Wheat. To change this episode name to Mr. Wheat Went Missing. Is he in here? He is not in the headquarters. Hey, have you seen Mr. Wheat? No? Alright. Hopefully he's not over here, because you should be over here in the factory, dude. Is he in his house somewhere? Nope, those guys are not Mr. Wheat either. Well, let's check again, make sure. Any of you guys, Mr. Wheat? Mr. Wheat? Are you Mr. Wheat? Nope. Nope. Hey, one of you two? No? You? Hey. How about you? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of you are here, but Wheat is not here. Okay. Concerning. Very concerning. I think at one point they were all staying in these houses over here. I think I pulled a bit out of this one. Yeah, and it was over there. Well, where the hell is Mr. Wheat? Did something get inside the town and kill him? No bed there. Where could that guy be? Be stuck somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4 still. It's not in here with the pigs. Not good. Not good. Did he come over here and get stuck in the library or something? He should not have. But, you know, these guys are always doing something they're not supposed to do. Have you guys seen a farmer come through here at all today? Yep. Whoa. That's interesting. We have a cow in the library. I'm just going to leave him there. I'm not sure why he was loose to begin with. Hey, have you seen Mr. Wheat? We're missing a farmer. He's supposed to be, and he's not going to be in there because that one's locked. He shouldn't be on this side of the town. I'm very concerned about Mr. Wheat now. He is completely not here. This is not good. You know, wherever he is, I'm wondering, maybe I could find him at night. And when the sun goes down, maybe I'll be able to find where they're all sleeping. And if I can find him in his bed at that point. So tell you what, let's go ahead and harvest some pumpkins. And then, or maybe, is he going to be at the meeting? And they have the midday meeting. Is he going to make it back? I see 1, 2, 3 farmers. Did they already have the meeting? Did I miss it? No, they're showing up now, right? There's a shepherd way over there, but yeah, that's because he's sleeping in that house way over there. His workstation's over here. Oh boy, this is not good. Well, tonight we can find Mr. Wheat. And hopefully nothing bad's happened to him. If we see a baby running around here, that'll be a bad omen. If we see a baby running around here, something definitely happened to Mr. Wheat. Let me make sure we didn't leave any gates open to the outside. I don't think we did. I need to take that down over there. Nobody outside the wall. And oh boy. Cartographers, I don't see any farmers in there. Let me see, sometimes they get this bridge they can't handle. There's nobody in this house over here. Huh. Well, I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, he just went across the bridge okay. He's going to go all the way around, and then he's going to, I can't find the front door. Yes, go across the bridge, doofus. Jeez. I'm a little bit worried about Mr. Wheat. Oh, I just finished saying, I only have one wheat farmer. And now he's going to go missing. Maybe I should just ride around on my horse. Do I have a saddle on any of these guys? I don't think any of these guys are saddled. They're not. All right, I know I've got a saddle in there, but okay, he's running for his place. Ah, who's staying in this? Is this, are you Mr. Wheat? Mr. Wheat, we found him. Dude, why are you over here by the library? That's the problem. He can't find his workplace because he's way over here. Dude, come on. Look, we're going to get you back where you belong. Come on over here. No. Not down the steps, dude. No. Just go out the door. Go straight out the door. There you go. Look, the bed's right there, dude. It's right behind you. See? Look, you're almost standing on it. Now, get in the bed. Get in the bed. There we go. Here we go. Let's relocate. Boom. Move the bed over here. And come on. That's right. No, where are you going? It's back here. What are you doing? Where's he going? What are you doing? They swapped beds. Okay, I'm going to be back for you because the Mason I definitely do not want on this side of the town. Okay, that's how that happens. So Mason, you need to be back over here where your work block is. You stay on this side of town. Take the bed, get in it. Go ahead, get in it. All right, boom, and bang. Come on over here. Get in the bed. Get in bed. Get there you go. In the bed. Don't stand there looking at it. Okay. And then come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. It's over here. It's over here. You can do it. You can do it. You went the wrong way. The bed's over here. Why would you turn the opposite direction that you... Ugh. It's a good thing Tyler's not watching this. He'd be having a fit. Okay, come on. Over here, over here, over here. Boom. Bed's right here. Bed's right here. Whoa! He almost got me. Well, he did got me. I didn't think it'd been that long. Come on. Come on. Attack me. Come on. Because I can't shoot you when you're flying. Ooh, I hit him. I hit him. Midair. Woo! Did he drop a brain? He did not. All right, let me see if I can get this guy a little bit closer. Okay, ready? All right, you're going to go back in the house with the other Mason. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This way, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. And boom. Come on. Come on. I know you know this bed is here because he's telling you by telepathy. He's doing that thing you guys do. Yeah, there you go. Bed's over here. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yay. Okay, now we got to get the farmer where he belongs. Because, I don't know, he might be close enough. Any pterodactyls in the air?
You did it!
No.
You did it!
Okay.
I knew you would. I just knew you would.
Let's get you a little bit closer to your actual farm. I don't know why you guys changed beds like that. Okay, come on. Yep, we're going to come all the way across town because you'll be able to get notification of the bed by the other villager that's in the house with you. There's already 2 in here, right? Yep, but there's only 1 in this one. Yep, boom. There you go. Your bed's over here. It's way over here. Come on, you can do it. Let me stay close to buildings in case a pterodactyl shows up and tries to attack me. Ha! There you go. There you go. Keep going that way. Keep going that way. That can't be Mr. Wheat, though. Mr. Wheat was diamond. This dude is like emerald. Come on, come on. Once you get to your house, then we'll have a transaction to do. Come on. Yeah, this is that emerald or is that diamond? I guess that's diamond. Come on. It's in here. It's in here. Right here. Dude, you walked past it. Where are you going? Ah! Okay. Where did that guy go? Let's see if... Okay, there you go. All right. You're Wheat, right? Hey, Wheat, I got some stuff to sell you, okay? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't go back to bed yet. Ding, 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 ding. Look at that. Where are you going? All right. Tell you what, guys. I'm just going to throw these because I really don't need these in my inventory. So I'm going to leave those right there. If you need them when you wake up, you can have them. I'm going to go get rid of this pterodactyl. And, excuse me, bud. Wow, there's a guy in here that works on the other side of town. He needs to get out of this house, and he needs to go back over there where his workplace is. Oh, it's outside the wall. I'm like, why am I hearing bad guys? They're outside the wall. All right. Before, now that it's the next day, I guess I'll come and follow you guys around and pick up some more wheat. Let's get these while give you guys a chance to do that. Pumpkins, watermelon, and wheat. And if you want to get more out of your guys, you can always try to do introduce them to a zombie thing. You probably, if you're not on hard mode, you got a 50-50 chance of killing them. But if you're on hard, they definitely won't die. They'll definitely just turn into zombies, and then they can turn back. Now on Divergence SMP, we are on hard. On here, I think we're not on hard. I think we're on whatever regular is, like medium or something like that. It's not hard, but it's not easy. It's the one in between. Although we had discussed being on hard before, and I think with a realm you can turn it to hard and then you can turn it back to regular, which is, when I'm saying hard, I'm not talking about hardcore. Once you put it on hardcore, you can't turn that world back to regular. It's stuck at hardcore. And then when something happens, world go bye-bye. You know, so that's, we have a hardcore world that only myself and Dan are left in it, because Bad Rabbit and Holy Mist had an incident, and they are not in the world anymore. They died, and they can't get back in. Dude, you walking around with that bread? Are you the wheat dude again? I got 48. I guess I can get some more. Let me see. Hey, let me sell you some more wheat. Oh no, not at that price. No, we'll sell you some. Sell you some of those. There we go. We won't be selling anything to you until you come back to your senses. That's a little too rich for my blood there. All right, so since he's trying to price gouge me, we'll drop this. No, let's drop it over here. We'll drop this stuff off. Drop that there, and let's go talk to the Masons. One of them is working in that building, and the other one works out of their residence. And that's if it's still the same, if they haven't swapped employment blocks, this is the one I'm trying to get up to. Yeah, he's only at apprentice level. So what is he? He sells diorite? Oh, he sells polished diorite. Yeah, I don't think I'll be buying any of that. There's plenty of that I'll just go get myself. I mean, I can go mining for a polished diorite. I can't mine for, oh wait, what am I doing? I need to turn these into, I can't mine for bricks. So you can mine for clay, or you can go dig clay up. I don't really consider that mining. But I like buying them because the clay, when I do make stuff out of clay, I don't know, it just seems to me like there's not a lot of it. Okay, let me just go all the way up, and we're gonna check and see. Yeah, I thought I hadn't finished. I hadn't finished. Now this floor is a bottom slab floor, so you won't be able to put anything right on it. Like if I try to put a block, boom, see, it's just floating in midair. I would have to put another slab underneath it so it didn't look too weird. But I wanted to make sure I went all the way around before I started doing a third level. And I need to figure out, am I going to have windows here? I think so. I think that would be the right answer. I can always cut out. In fact, that's how I was able to get the first floor finished, is that there's a lot of windows over there. So, where there's a window, if you already know there's going to be a window, you don't need to put a block there. A lot of times I'll go ahead and build it and then cut the block out later. Cut the windows out later. That is a method. Although if you already know what your design is going to look like, which I usually don't, then you want to put your stuff up first and then cut your windows out later. That's what I normally do. Okay, so I gotta finish that too. That is supposed to be slanted roof, and what is that? Is that slate comes down? I think so. And it was going to be a smokestack in the middle. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to put a smokestack on this building. Let me see, what have I got in here? Let's see. Why can't I go out the door? Do I have anything that will let me go all the way up, as in a scaffolding? I do not. I mean, I have scaffolding, but I don't have one built in here yet. Could do that. Okay, so this is supposed to be... These are all tiled. Mostly tiled. So let's go and do... I don't want to do all slabs. Let's do... Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that, and then that way I'll be able to, if I want to turn it into slabs or steps or something like that, I can later. So let's do that. And excuse me, gentlemen. Yeah, that'll work. So do that there. Boom. Hello. Boom. Can't get out. Gonna need a slab right there. And then let's come over here and we'll replace this wood with, am I gonna have enough? Oh, I was supposed to go all the way over like that? Okay, yeah, that does make sense. I bet I could put a window in there. Like right there. But for now, oof. Yep, that's what I want it to look like. Except I need to do this part here. Let's get rid of that dirt. And if I want a window, I can come back and put it in later. All right. Well, that is good to go. Still need to see why is the mason way over there in that sugarcane field. Anyway, I want to thank everybody that came out today. This is going to be, I'm going to need to go grab something to eat. I haven't had anything to eat all day today, and I'm beginning to get a little bit lightheaded. And since I'm standing on top of factory number 1, being lightheaded is not a good idea. That's factory number 2 over there. We're going to try to figure out what's going to go in there. If you guys have suggestions, feel free to hit us up on social media if you'd like. You can always hit us on Twitter or on Blue Sky, Twitter or X, or on Blue Sky. We are on Instagram. If you want to find us, that'd be great. We're also over on Mastodon. We're on Threads. Get a lot of traffic over on Threads. And of course, you can put some information in the comments of this video on YouTube. You could tell me what you think we should build other buildings. Like we're going to put one of the ones I'm going to try to put in is a police station run by the Golems, of course. So if you guys have any ideas on buildings that you think I should put in the town, go ahead and drop those ideas in the comments. You can also suggest a name for the town. And if you know what, or you have an idea of what kinds of things we could put in the factory over top of the paper plant, you can also give us those ideas. And if you are not, if you're new to following us, check out those channels I just talked about. We also try to do a treadmill stream in the mornings, usually around 7:30 ish. So if you guys come and check us out tomorrow morning, we'll be on the Divergence SMP tomorrow morning, trying to figure out what we were doing last time we were there, because it's been quite a while since we've been there. And that's about all I can think of. As I look at folks, we're going to see if we can raid out to Silent Whisper. By the way, if you haven't checked out the other Divergence SMP content creators, you can find them. Their channels are down in the description of this video on YouTube. And great bunch of guys. So we'll see, I don't know, we might see some of them tomorrow morning when we're doing the stream. So until next time, I want you guys to be safe. And remember, do not dig straight down unless you have a turtle helmet and your name is Major Madden. All right, so I would do my little emote thing and wave at you guys, but I can't because it's not there for some reason. So we'll catch you guys next time on Married in Minecraft. See you guys. All right. If you are still with us, then great. Let's see if we can raid out. We're going to try to raid, I'm going to try to raid another small streamer. But you know what? Today I just saw that Silent Whisper was on. So we're going to go ahead and try to see if we can raid out to him. He doesn't really need it because he's got like 60 some people already watching him. But you know, I want to see what's going on, so we'll go jump in his stream. And he's got 67 people there. But anyway, hang around with us if you've never done a stream before. Excuse me, if you've never done a raid before, when it pops up saying, do you want to go with the raiders, just click yes and join us over there. And it looks like we got about a couple seconds left, and let's go. We're going to raid over there.